Otherworlder. Ever since your arrival in our lands, I have been beset by strange accounts. Love-struck women calling you the greatest, but also orc face. Jealous men saying you are a rapscallion and a thief here to steal their hearts. Either way, all reports agree that you are, indeed, a sinner. So I say to you, confess thy sins before me, your king.
Well, my lord, I love bad bitches. That's my fucking problem. And yeah, I like to fuck. I got a fucking problem.
All week, I've had this one comment. That counts as my drawing for the day, by the way. All week, I've had this one comment from Cat Soup Lover stuck in my head. Honestly, this is one of the only shows where the protagonists being insanely dense doesn't bother me that much, since it plays great into the comedy. I always find myself asking, how will this motherfucker fumble the bad bitches again? And I gotta tell you, that has been the refrain of my week. How will this motherfucker fumble the bad bitches again? Unfortunately, I can't let you into all of the story time of my real life. I guess I could, but it would take forever, and but I'm good at this. I found something that I'm really quite talented at. I'm also, like Uncle, really good at fumbling in romantic circumstances. And I don't want to dwell on it, but man, I do feel it. I feel the vibe from Ojisan. And and everybody else. God. I like the show. It's pretty fun. It's pretty funny. I don't feel the need to do too much more prep here. I did a funny. I laughed at my own joke while I wrote it, and that's about the determining. Did I just wipe graphite all over my face right after I took a shower? Yes. Yeah, that is exactly what I... Yeah. Professional. Support me on Patreon. Okay, we're just gonna watch the episode and have a good time. I'm not gonna prep too much overall here. I'm not gonna blather too much at the beginning. The episodes have both been cute, but also goofy. There's been some fun sex stuff. Last episode was very horny, and I enjoyed a lot of it. I'm cool with that continuing, even if it's a little bit uncomfortable to watch it together. We've done this before. It's fine. We'll get over it. It continues to land these gags or have these fun circumstances happen. I'm happy to watch more. Let's watch more. Where are my headphones? Pow, headphones acquired, and we'll get straight on into it. And we're right there. Okay, we've got Uncle from Another World Season 1, Episode 5, up and ready to go in the Japanese with the full subtitles from Animorphs, and we're set. I want to post that still, even if it's dumb. Yeah, that's suitably fucked up. Alright, excellent. Good. We're set then. Let's watch episode 5 of Uncle from Another World and have a good time with it. 23 minutes of good laughs, good times, good vibes, good fun, good romance, good messages to the population that's about my age, all that jazz. Let's watch it. 2 versions, picture in the description, timer on YouTube, beep beep timer, Patreon, please, beep beep timer. Oh, you mean using his magic? You want him to go pro? Yeah, and everybody would find out, like, immediately. That's the more important reason. It's socially wrong. He's off on a tangent, you can't stop this. Aww. How are you gonna fuck that up? I understand their pain. I understand what it's like to toil in poverty. I had to work on my dad's, what, car dealership? That would be about the level, right? That would be the level. Okay. We still haven't met her, like, at all. I guess we saw her squad at the... those guys. Yeah, a lot of this one. Hmm.
なんか野球ってさ、他のスポーツより用語が物騒なの多いよな。
ああ、子宮とか刺すとか。
補殺とか併殺とか。
If this is a puns episode, we're gonna lose so much in the wash.
俺、暗殺されかけたことある。
That reminds me.
急にすげえの来たな。
イキュラス・エルラン。
Thanks, yeah, just show us.
この日はダンジョン攻
It
略
was
で
probably one of the girls. It's probably Elf. I'm being followed by something sinister and cute. Maybe not.
ちょっと待って。
Oh, that's a big scythe.
封印としておじさんが結界を壊した時。
Oh.
さんと
Oh.
一緒の時にもいたよ。
Oh.
確かにいるね。
You're getting super duper followed.
マジかよ。
見つけた。
It's her, huh? God damn it. Ice Queen. Oh no! We're overblowing this so much. The scythe is just for fun. My love.
メイベル、
Hi. What's up?
どうした？
Why are you mad?
あなたが魔炎竜を闘神剣で
Oh, is it back?
切に倒してくれたおかげさまで剣を守り時代につなぐ私、そんなしょうもない義務から解放されましたよ。
Oh,
おお、よかったな。俺も頑張ったからやったよ。
but she wanted the meaningless duty.
皮肉一切通じてね。
おじさんのせいでメーベルさんの人生がバグり
I think
始
it's
めて
probably actually better, but her perfect.
なぜ武器を抜かなかったの？
俺はしょっちゅう最強高速弾並みの殺意で
うし
襲われてるからわかる。お前からは殺意を全く感じなかった。それよりお前、
You look kinda sick.
ちゃんと食べてる。
You okay? Oh, she melts. Oh, literally, right. Great. Why did she carry all the dumb ice around with her when she could have just manifested it at any time? She carried that shit wrapped up this whole time.
分かってる。あなたは村を助けてくれたの。
Good night, sweet princess.
こうしてメイベルに命を狙われたが、とりあえず宿に連れて行ったんだ。
Yeah, Dragon dropped her. That's sufficient. Nope.
ここ
宿屋だよ。ん？ で、何があったんだ？実家で引きこもるんじゃなかったのか？
Well, I was, but then they kicked me out because they said I was useless.
お家が薪にされてて
Whoa. Now that the Blaze Dragon is...
恋淵は自分で稼げって村長がそれが嫌なら村で飼育するって
やべえな異世界。これずっと氷の一族に鬱憤溜まってたやつだ。
それで、どっちを選んだんだ？
東神拳で全村人の足元固めて首筋に水滴垂らして逃げてきた。
え、全
108人。
すげえ、執念がすげえ。
Sige! No, what the...
働くのはそんなに嫌なの？
I don't think it's the working thing
そうね
now.
花屋さんでお花に囲まれたり、ケーキ屋さんで味見したり、お人形屋さんでモフモフしたり。
Oh, the magical girl
私には
that
そんな過
oh,
酷な重労働耐えられない。
she hates it all.
今のどこに過酷要素が？
All
想
of
定し
it.
てる労働がクソぬるい。
わかるよ。
Oh, pet, 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 pet.
毎日9時5時で会社勤め。アフター5は同僚と飲み歩くと
Awful,
か。
just
俺
terrible.
もやれる気しねえもん。
え、おじさんの労働感も大概ホワイト？18年前は余裕あったんだな、日本。
だが、
Thanks for the little
今
dink
は冒険
donk.
者として暮らしていけてるけどな。元の世界へ戻るための手がかりの探索にもってこいの転職だ。
And you get freedom. You get to do kind of whatever you want.
私もそういうの。
You have giant scythe arms.
すごい。まあ元の世界ではエイリアンソルジャースーパーハード最速30分切った男だからな。
Yeah.
すごいの？
Super good.
ああ、俺はゲームで培われたテクニックを駆使して冒険者をやっている。
Yeah.
元の世界。
メイベルもずっと守り手をやってきたんなら東神拳で食っていくことを考えたらいいんじゃないか？さっきの凍結技はなかなかのもんだったぞ。
Yeah, ice for people.
守り手の私が東神拳を振るう。
Thank you,
でも
Angle.
一族は400年もの
前にも言ったが、誰が何と言おうと君のメイベルの人生だ。
How is this gonna turn
自
horrible?
分で選んで好きにやっていいんだ。それを貫く力が強さ。
You are one of us. Join the cult.
覚えてるじゃないか。
Aww.
とりあえず氷の封印を完全に解く方法を探そうかな。あの後マルキードさんのポワポワの花を摘みに行ったけど何も起きなかったよ。
Did that to yourself.
封印の氷は私の心と
You
連
need your
動
heart
して
to be melted by
冒
love.
険者として自立して暗い性格を変えれば
Maybe somebody will love me.
暗いか？
Huh?
そのくらい落ち着いた性格なら全然ありじゃないか。
She was right on the right path.
ありじゃないよ。お前は陰気で気がめいるって村の人にも。
Just need somebody to love you for who you are.
いや、ありだよ。喋ってて楽しいし、ダイナマイトヘッディのフィンギーみたいな魅惑的な目じゃないか。
なんすか？
It's working. Uh-oh.
あ、
This is...
そうだ。左手のそれ。君を一生養えるぐらいあるから。食いぶちを奪ってしまった俺なりの
Oh, he put a ring on her,
取
too.
ってくれ。
一緒
Now you double dealing, bro.
寝てる間にはめといた。
でもごめんなさい。
Cannot
あなたのこと
accept this.
尊敬してるけどそういう気持ちじゃなくて
Huh?
これを受け取るわけには溶けてる
心の氷一瞬でいった。
まあまあいいから。
Other ways to read that.
断ったよね私断ったのに断ったよね
ちょうど今日の探索で見つけたんだよ。
Too oblivious.
これも何かの縁だ。
Meant to be.
世界に7つしかないと言われてる天聖石の指輪だ。俺の気持ちだ。
シャノ貴重な
とりあえずもう遅い。
It's all
今
melted
日は
down.
行けよな、ベッドに2人はちと狭いだろうが、エルフが同じ宿に泊まっているから頼めばエルフの部屋に。あ、
公衆浴場の代金を貸してほしいの。
Aww. She's...
臭いか？
Uh-oh.
少し土の匂いはするけど臭くはないぞ。 ていうか風呂代なんてその指輪売れば問題ないだろ
They're gonna sell the wait, what?
う。ああ、さっきも言ったが換金すれば一生食いっぱぐれないぞ。
And there's Elf. Hi.
もう夜よ。
Oh my god.
特有のいやらしい本能でも目覚めたの？なんなら熱とまで一緒に。
Oh my god. Green. I know exactly what's going on here.
私は問題払いだったのに。
It's the same day.
ちょっと手伝ってくれ。手がつけられ。
Help. Oh no. No. Not the ring too.
なるほど。
なあ、やめろ。昼間のダンジョンで精霊酷使したから防御が。
Elf. No, they can't team up.
こうして俺は暗殺寸前。翌朝まで凍結封印されてたんだ。
That is not a proper representation of what has occurred here. Oh my god. I'm I am overwhelmed by that whole circumstance.
お
Man,
じさんすごいね。エイリアンソルジャー
that's
30分クリアだ
brutal.
正確には29
Shut the fuck up about Alien
やり
Soldier.
込んだからな。
へえ。
Oh, you were just pushing him away.
あえて使い勝手のいいホーミングフォースを
Yeah,
使わ
he's
ない
gonna
のが
talk
朝だ
forever. What are you gonna? Are you writing a note to her?
駆け抜けて。
あ、ネットに12分とかのクリア動画あるけど。
Oh jeez. Oh no.
ネットめ。
ネットは悪くないよ。
It's like he's crumpled.
お、ネッ
That
ト
was
とい
too
えばさ
much.
最近のゲームソフトでちょいちょい売ってるこの北米版って何？
ああ、リージョンコードだね。
Hmm.
同じソフトでも販売地域によって対応言語なんかが違うんだ。
英語だと困りそうなもんだけど、まあ10王記の冒頭も何言ってるか大体わかるもんな。ほらこれ、行け勇者よ、悪を倒せみたいな。
ああ、待って、翻訳アプリ。
Rise from your grave.
あなたの墓から立ち上がれ。
え、これ主人公死んでたのか？
話全然把握できてないじゃん。
どうして異世界の血かな。
なんか話してる。
多分あの人は
Oh.
私たち氷の一族の先祖と同じイレルラーズ日本バハマルからの転移者だから。
Nihon Bahara. Oh, we unpacked the mysterious mystery.
ねえ、今日本バハマルって。
え？
なんで異世界で日本が？
とにかく見てみるぞ。
寝てる隙に指輪をはめられるだなんて君も災難だな。
水婚。いや、多く強制睡眠婚だなんて一生もののトラウマだな。汚れたオークと婚姻した女性にもはやもらいたいと思うけれど、気を落とさないように。
I don't think it's brought her down. Aww.
あまり気にしていないのね。どうして？
He's cute.
異世界の血かな。多分あの人は私たち氷の一族の先祖と同じイレルラーズ日本バハマルからの転移者だから。
Ireras?
なるほど。俺が凍結封印されている間にこんな会話が。
やっぱ日本のことだよね、これ。
レイベリオユール。
Is she gonna open the portal? Or some shit?
氷の一族の開祖は約400年前の日本バハマルの
Really?
騎士階級の男でした。日本バハマルの大戦闘で命を落とした騎士はグランバハマルにて新たな命と体を授かりました。そして
Oh.
神様の啓示を受けたのです。天使よ、汝にこの過酷な世界を生き抜くための力を一つ授けよう。そう言われた騎士は望みました。
Give me the exact
貴様
words.
を殺せる刃を授けよと。
The God-slaying
神様の
sword.
転移ボーナス。異世界転生ファンタジーの定番。
Totally.
武士の答えも尖ってていい。
Totally.
それで。
そこで神様は言いました。神殺しの力を望むか。ふふふ。
そんなことより、あなたあの醜いオーク顔が人間のように見えてるの。
ふふふ。面白い。
東京だから。
面白い。
Could you finish?
嘘でしょ。
No, she's giving a quest, dude. She's doing a quest giver thing.
面白くなるところだよ。もうちょっと静
こんなのコ
Shut
ピ
the
ーの
fuck
本で知ってるわよ。
No.
神に闘神剣もらって知恵の祠で知識や言語を習得。村の巫女と愛し合って闘神剣の封印を解き、魔炎竜討伐、子子孫々剣を受け継ぐんでしょ。
You took all the fun out of it.
盛り上がりどころ全部ネタバレされた。
それよりその
All just to talk to her about.
この語りに自信があった。
Poor Mabel. Life is just brutal for Mabel.
すまない泣かないで。
I would never want her around.
俺もらってない。
何？
闘神剣みたいなすごいの。
Yeah, when you got reincarnated? Yeah.
おじさんは転移ボーナス的なので魔法の力もらったんじゃないの？
ボーナスなんてもらってない。つうか神と話してもない。
じゃあおじさんが転移したところを見てみれば、18年前の。
それだ。
18年前？そんなに戻せるんですか？
だいぶ前だからサーチが大変だが。
Show me the interface, please.
集団リンチ、処刑。
なんか不穏なこと言い出した。
おじさんは初っ端で多くの足として駆られかけて
It's
るか
all
ら。
normal. Don't worry about it.
あった。クソ多くめ、うちの大事な牛を食う。
違うよおじさん。
Just before this, though.
じゃあこれか。競技に合わせ弱な奥を全化せよ。
これは水の湧き出る壺の時だよ。
じゃあこれ。
違う。
これ。これ。
おじさん駆られすぎだろ。
一回寝ると朝まで起きないからな。寝込みを襲われると潰され放題なんだ。
よく生きて帰ってこれましたね。
Yeah, you should be long dead, bro. Come on. Oh.
何これ。
神聖魔法の人体蘇生に似てるな。俺がこの魔法を見たのはもっと先のはずだが、なんで古い記憶にこれが。
あ、これ17歳のおじさんじゃない？転移直後の。
そうか。グランバハマルでの俺の肉体はこうやって作られてたのか。
Cool. It just there. What about moments before that?
神様が体を作ったのかな。
そうみたいだけど。
Instant.
ここで多くの足と誤認されてボコられ、言葉も通じねえし、カツアゲかなと思ってお札出したら攻撃チップと間違えられて
They all look like members of a different.
2000年1月、お年玉でゲームソフト買いに行くぞーって最初にハッピーな行きがけで事故ってこのざまだよ。何買いに行ったんだっけ。
改めて思い。
What if they could figure out what game it was? Oh,
待って、なんか聞こえる。
ひょっとして神様の声。
it's an answering machine.
我是异世界之神，
It's
你
Chinese.
是转移之人。在这个严酷的
Use
世
the
界，
translating device. Use the use the
神様はよその
translator.
国とリージョンコード間違えてません？
こんな殴られてる時に急にささやか
We've
れてる
established the
な。
translator.
おじさん、翻
There
訳
you
す
go.
る
Let's go.
30秒戻しお
It's
願
gonna
い
be。awful. Rise from your grave, my child.
亲爱的顾客朋友，你们好。
店内放送？
欢迎您光临。
録音感すげえよな。
力を与えるって言ってる。メーベルさんの言ってた通り
Yeah,
だ。
but it's all in a different language.
この時に願ったことが俺の能力。
じゃあここから覚醒。魔法の力を得て無双タイムだね。
Probably
こ
not.
のクソゴミどもを皆殺しにする力が欲しいとか。
What was his actual wish? I wonder. Something ridiculous. I wish I could play Alien Beast.
高文くん、高校の時に何か嫌なことあった？
Oof.
いや、この時思ってたのは確か言葉さえ通じれば分かり合えるのに。あ、これ。
申请通过我实现了你的愿望。
承認しました。私はあなたの願いを叶えました。
The only wish.
なおドルドさんに行けば最低限の知識を得ることができます。だって。
じゃあおじさんの能力は翻訳？
ああ、
しょっぱいな。
急に異世界語がわかるようになったが、これがボーナス
That's all you
だった
got
のか。
though.
本当はこのドルドさんってところで異世界語も習得できたのかな。
ざっと入れぐミルドシャイン、ざっと入れぐ。
ああ、そうか。こうやって分かり合えたんだね。
まあなんていうかおじ
I
さん
feel
ら
like
しいっ
it's
ていうか。
not. I feel like they're gonna ignore that.
自分を介する希少オークとして見せ物小屋に
He's
生ま
worth
れた。
money. What is with the three faces of these characters?
3枚だったよ。
What is the joke
待
there?
っておじさん。
Too much, too much, too much.
コーヒー飲み
Yeah,
たい
man. I need a. This is too much.
私も。
お、いいな。飲もう飲もう。
He's so good natured, but it's so fucking rough. Yeah, they just left it to an answering
世界人
machine.
は相変わらずろくでもなかった。
I don't want to be
まだまだ
isekai.
辛い話が続きそうなので、コーヒー休憩挟みます。
美味しい。
豆いいよね。
やっぱ深みがな。
The little things. Oh, fuck that. Poor Mabel. So much like lovely emotional framing in the episode. Lots of ultra close-ups on faces. I think of Elf as she steps into the room. There are these like stark ultra close-ups where her eyes fade out. But he's done something genuinely like important with these super rings that are very powerful, and there are only a few in the world. Just keeps marrying them. Just keeps accidentally marrying people. I love the scene where she's like, I can't. I don't think of you that way. It's just whoosh, just flooded. Simultaneously, both the heart is melting, but also the flooded. It's got layers to its layers. I love it. It's ridiculous. Boom. So Mabel fully enters the story because she has been chasing our orc face around her countryside after he ruined her fucking life, as expected. I don't think we need to talk too much about the episode, but there are some things through it that I thought were really fun, and so I'm just going to point those out rather quickly as we go through, and then we'll call it a wrap. I don't see a need to dive super deep on the depth of the jokes or anything like that. I just want to point out some elements that I think make them land really well. I really like how overdone and very seriously actiony the show can slip into when it, honestly, usually when it wants to end with a joke. We did this exactly with the walls up moment with Elf, where she gets all super charged up and ready to go. It's actually like a cool action scene that makes you forget for a second that you're in a joke, and then the joke hits. And we do that exactly here with Mabel, as she does this far, fast-running move in and tackle. Particularly, it hits me in this scene, where we get this pretty high quality fun run, highly angled, really dramatic, and it all super falls apart. It tells the story of the scene really effectively and builds to the gag of the scene really solidly too. There's this constant intentional sexuality. Like, instead of our characters knocking into each other and ending up in a sexual position, she leaps on him and they end up in a sexual position, but it still has that tone to it and that like closeness of bodies, proximity that's like generating tension and magnetic force between these two characters. And it's right here, right? Like, this is a romantic scene. And of course, throughout it, Uncle plays fully straight man, just like, Mabel, what's up? How you doing? Not being flirtatious, not being seductive, not at all, right? And fully not even getting it. And it's awesome. It's just awesome. It's your fault. All these ultra close-ups on the eyes are lovely, and then the melting away of all of that to the blushy cheeked features and lips that gain a little bit of color and eyes that gain a bunch of sadness to them. And I think we're about to cut back to her face in a second. We'll see how much it's changed and made more serious and more emotional, and it's really very pretty. So we do this like rapid oscillation of the character from murderous to very cute, and we get the whole yandere thing wrapped up in the whole kudere thing. Once you've got a kudere yandere all together, it all sort of shakes out pretty well. Throughout this whole scene, the individual depictions are really good. I really like the general look of the character, but it's the expressiveness of the faces that I think lands most for me, both in Mabel and in Elf when she eventually arrives. And it ends up being just a whole lot of fun. So she's vindictive and cruel and foolish at the same time as making mistakes, at the same time as doing the right thing, but also having a terrible attitude. And it all is a wrapped up reason for her to feel this way. This is the kind of thing that I mean. We get the biggest, doughiest, goobiest eyes that could possibly goob, and looking up at you, and it's very cute, and they've managed to make that really solid and all the way through. I also have strong views on typical white-collar jobs. I think they suck. It's too much time to dedicate to someone else's profit, but that depends on whether you're capable of generating your own profit-generating mechanism business on your own, which I am, and some people aren't. So I guess I've stepped away from some of my more hardline tendencies on that. Still, mostly not for me. Does that make me an asshole? It might. It very well might. I'm not sure. I did beat Alien Soldier. What? Just use the God-freezing sword for something. Yay! And being an introvert, okay, so here we are. The ring gets found out, and she begins falling apart, and it's exceptionally gooby and cute. What's he doing? He keeps marrying people is what he's doing. But I can't. I don't think of you that way. And soaked to the socks. And then we do the proximity thing again as he puts it back on her. I love this loop of super expressive all the way through the episode. And then, of course, the snorful sniffing is so uncomfortable, but also like too much. What an absolute joy. I will just say a couple more things. The shatter into ice of hell is very cool and makes me think of Fire Punch, because Fire Punch, and Elf walking in, saying her whole thing, like, I guess I'll have to stay with you in order to make these violent tendencies go away. But of course, coming in to see this, and her anger is not at this, it's at jealousy, right? It's just that it's with somebody else. You rejected me, and yet. Shing, chop, 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 which goes gorgeously, and then ice on, and almost some reveals about reality, leading to us understanding that the god of this world doesn't give a fuck anymore. And, I don't know, team-ups between the bad bitches. They all know each other, and they all know you're a problem. How fun. Bunch of fun scenes, bunch of terrifying shit, bunch of great character moments. This one felt good. It nails a bunch of the archetypal rar and yandere stuff and tsundere stuff in a way that I found really fun. And definitely one of the cringier episodes so far because there's so much fucking it up. Mostly the other characters' responses are in this episode, and deflection, because it just sort of builds up to be too much. And I think that the show, the anime adaptation, does a good job of making the compounding aspects of Ojisan's mistakes into a feeling or an aesthetic of too muchness. It's a little overwhelming to me, and I think that's the intent, and I think they nailed it. So overall, I'm pretty pleased with the episode, and I had a good time. despite everything. I hope you did too, and we'll wrap there for today's episode of Ojisan. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week for the next one. These stay short, no problem. Peace!